Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to class. Today is day 19 of the 30 Days Digital Bootcamp, and I'm happy to come your way again. I remain yours, Bishop Ibro Zion. On the cyberspace, they call me the Digital Bishop. And this class is divided into two segments. I'll be taking the first session, and the first session is to show you strategies you can use to maximize sales of your product, not just for your book. The reason for this is because having a skill is one thing, but knowing how to monetize that skill is another thing. I told you that my concern in this 30 days bootcamp is not just to give you skills. My major concern is how you can translate that skill into real money and begin to make money big time. What will be your joy as an author that you wrote a book and published it and you did not sell the book? What will be your joy as a softwarepreneur that you learn how to create a software in this 30 days bootcamp and you create a software of your own and the software is not selling? What will be your joy that you establish a blog site like we started Blogpreneur business yesterday, and you open a blog site. After 1 year, 2 years, that blog site is not monetized. Money is not coming from it. Why do you think so many people get stuck? Like right now, those who wrote books in Fish for Life, some of them came on our book launch deal, and we showed them how to make money with the book. But do you know that they are stuck after the book launch? After that money they made from the book launch, that's all. They don't know what to do next with the book. They don't even know what next can bring money. They don't know what is the next step to take, except you push them, except you show them, except you guide them. That's why you need a coach. That's why you need a coaching program. It will interest you to note that some of you, even after this 30 days bootcamp, if you don't look for our coaching program and come and join, even if it's the one we are paying 10,000 naira monthly for you to join, so that you can be learning strategies for monetizing those skills. You are not there to learn new skills, even though there are skills you will still be learning, but you are there to be rubbing mind and be knowing strategy of what it takes to make money with your skill. And if you're establishing a company, you don't just establish a company and go and sleep. As big as our boss is, Dr. Okwebanwo, he still used to go to coaching program. Last year, he went on a cruise. It's a ship cruise in US. Guess who are those in that ship? People like Robert Kiyosaki, all those big names in the digital industry, major authors of this world, John Maxwell, all those big names, you are reading their books across the globe. He went to that cruise on cruise with them on a ship. How many days cruise? And what they were doing is rubbing mind, discussing top level business as billionaires. So every coach has a coach. Me too, I have my coach, and that's Dr. Okwebanwo. He too has a coach. He used to go to train and learn more things, new things, and what is happening. He used to go to webinars where he would just go as attendee and sit in the webinar, and another person will be training. So no matter what you know, somebody else knows more than you, and you must keep learning and keep upscaling. So the target of this talk this afternoon and what I'm about to show you is to show you master strategy on how to become a salesman, how to become a saleswoman in this digital industry. What separates boys from men in this industry, like I say, is sales. If you are not selling, you are a nobody. If you are not selling, even you yourself, you will be tired of yourself. If you are not selling, you will think you are even cost. You will not want to do what you are doing. So the joy of digital business is when your product is selling. Imagine that we advertise this 30 days bootcamp and we don't have this crowd that already start to be part of it. Even you, it will not interest you. The way we are in a class like this and we are interacting, you see more people coming in. It makes you happy that this thing is selling. Okay? That is how, if you go in your own sphere, establish your own maybe club, or establish your own membership site, or you publish your book or publish your course, or you organize a webinar and nobody came to the webinar, you're going to be frustrated. You feel frustrated. I was listening to some departmental head discussing. He said, why is it that we put up a webinar and nobody is coming? Bishop does not even run ads. He just posts carelessly. He will not even post and remind you. He will just post it. And the people will troop on their own. It's not magic. It's not one special anointing. It's not juju. It's strategy. If you know what, listen. There is what we call a technical know-how. It will be a blessing to every one of you if you learn that technical know-how from me before this 30 days is over. After these 30 days, don't think you're going to have access to me the way you are having. No. Never. Before you can have access to me after these 30 days, you have to pay me my coaching program. If you don't pay, don't even come. Don't even come close. So this is the window you have. This is the opportunity you have to ask your question now, and I will answer. To interact, and we interact together. After this 30 days bootcamp, you have to pay me $1,000. We have a major coaching program we call Alpha Circle. In that circle, you pay $1,000, 1.5 million, one-on-one coaching. Somebody say ha. Is how, you better be saying the ha now. The way some of you come to my DM, Bishop, you come early morning, you come midnight. You think I'll be, try it and see after 30 days. You try and see. They will tell you, my love, Bishop is not available. The number you are calling is not available. So let's go into the teaching proper. So today I'll be showing you 21 ways to sell your book faster. But please, what I'm teaching you goes beyond book. It works for any product you are selling. It works for any product you are selling, anything at all that you have in this digital sphere. Let's say it's that photography you did yesterday, you want to start marketing the photography. How do you sell the market faster? Let's say it's a boot camp, you want to be organizing maybe two days conference. Like someone like Pastor Abiodun now, if he can enter partnership with me after this 30 days boot camp, let's put up a 2-day seminar in London. I will pay my flight by myself and I'll come to London to do that seminar together with him. And you'll be amazed what will come out of that kind of seminar. And if you want us to do it online, why not? Someone like Auntie Semilore, she has a large followership. She has a very large followership. She has a network of people that will attend her event. Let's say she wants to do a 1-day conference after this 30 days boot camp, like on a December 10th or a December 8th, and you project it like that. We can hit it like we use our president's principle. I love his principle. Hit the ground running, you hit the ground running. I'm telling you. And when he hits the ground running, look at where he has taken us to in Nigeria. So let's use our President Tinubu's principle. We hit the ground running, and you'll be amazed what will come out of that kind of a conference, okay? So let's continue. Number 1, you don't sell any product in this industry except you know how to do what we call massive promotion. Let me use Yoruba and Hausa to explain this point. There is something we call Oyakpa. You have to know how to make noise. If you are the type who say, me, I don't like noise, so me, I don't like to overdo, me, I don't like to talk too much, you can't succeed in digital business if you want to operate like that. In this digital business, it is about noise. They used to tell you that the loudest, how did they say it? They say empty container makes the loudest noise. No, not in digital industry. In digital industry, You have to make that noise if you must make the news. The reason why companies pay thousands of dollars to run advertisement online. MTN is still doing Facebook ads. Coca-Cola is still doing Facebook ads. Glow Company, they are still doing Facebook ads. They are doing massive promotion. As the World Cup of 2026 is coming up in America, you will see mega companies are lobbying to FIFA because they want to promote their product at that World Cup. Why do you think a company like Coca-Cola, as big as they are, they still pay in millions of dollars to advertise their product in major events like that? Is because promotion brought them to where they are. And if they stop promoting their product, they start going down. From the day you stop promoting your product, from that day you start going down. For few of you who are connected to my Facebook, you will see that before I post my preaching, like if I post a preaching video right now, the next thing I will post is about my digital product. If I'm not sensitizing you about the new trend in the digital industry, I'll be dropping a product that you need to sign up for. Listen, that music snippet I shared with us, I taught you how to, Coach Coggins came to teach us music. Me and Coach Ajisafe, we went and converted my own song to a music video using my face. I hope you know you can do it, but right now you can do it. You already know how to do it, but you don't just know that you can do it. You generate the song, use your face and use either Runway or any one of these app we taught you and turn it to video. You do yourself dancing and you synchronize it like Coach Ajisafe taught you how to do lip syncing. Lip syncing, that's what we did. And then I dropped less than a minute video on Facebook. Guess what? I told them, I said, I can teach you how to monetize your music AI. You can start your music business. We can even do a music video for you if you're a musician. A bishop, big bishop, reached out to us. He said he wants us to do an AI-generated music video for one of his daughters. You need to see how much I charge him for that work. While my people who came to my webinar are still doing 10 temo, they are still doing 10 temo, 10 temo, 10 temo. We are making hundreds of thousands with that skill already. We're making hundreds of thousands. A lady from Qatar, I don't want to mention her name, she's a musician, gospel musician, reached out to me and said, Bishop, I would like you to do a music video for this. My song is a reggae song. I said, why not? We're discussing deal already. So at least 2 contracts are already on our table from that AI music business. Who say you cannot make money from it? If I didn't promote that product, if I did not do mass promotion, there will be no sales of that product. Listen, in the Holy Bible, Jesus said in the word, he said, a city set on a hill cannot be hidden. What that means is that nobody put on candle and put it on that table. No, you put the candle on the table so that the light can shine. Any product you have in your hand, any niche you are doing, any book you create, any software you have, any webinar you have, anything at all you are doing in this industry, if you don't know how to promote it, you cannot sell. It's not a course. If you understand this, give me a 1 on the chart. If you understand this, give me a 1. If it's sinking, if you are getting the point, it's called Mindset Reset, 21 strategy for selling your product. I told us a few days ago, and I will reiterate again. I watched Aliko Dangote advertising and promoting his fuel company, the new refined fuel that he produced in Nigeria. The man literally carried fuel inside bottled water and was showing people. You would think he want to, I was just saying, oh Lord, let him not forget that this thing is fuel and he go and drink it. Oh, we still need our richest man in Africa, Aliko Dangote. The way he was rigorously advertising the fuel, where they sat to do that promotion, it was a sunny, open air place. You see him sweating. A billionaire, multi-billionaire in dollars. What is Aliko Dangote still looking for? He knows that what took him to become the richest man in all of Africa is mass promotion of his product. And if he must continue to do better, he must be promoting it. Only those who feel shy about business cannot do well in this industry. Who are you feeling shy of? I am a consecrated bishop. I have been consecrated a bishop for more than 3 years now. You know who a bishop is in the body of Christ, especially in Nigeria? It's a lofty position. It's a high position. Nobody makes a man bishop who is just a nobody. No. In Nigeria, before you can be made a bishop, apart from anointing and grace, apart from congregation and follow, apart from impact, brother, you must be wealthy. But listen to me. I keep my bishop office one side, and I carry the digital bishop as my business arm, and I'm running my business shamelessly. Because out of this business, I have bought land for church. Out of this business, I have done great things, and I will continue to promote my business any day. I am a tent-making minister. I don't depend on tithe and offering. What will your tithe do for me? I've forgotten when last I told somebody, pay, what do I want to do with your tithe? That being said, massive promotion. Some of you, during your book launch, you couldn't even post your advertisement more than 2 times on your Facebook. The moment you post it once, that's all. You think that's how we do it and we get to where we are today? No, sir. Go to my Facebook. In a day, you will see more than 30 posts. Out of those 30 posts, more than 25 of it is about promotion of product. Go and check and see. Go to my YouTube and see. Go to every, in short, anywhere you see me, as I'm talking to you, few minutes before this training, I was discussing with a woman in Canada. She wants me to host a conference, and I say we can do it online because the time frame she's giving me, I cannot be in Canada at that time. I have other commitments. Say, let's do it online. A major conference. People, this thing I'm training you now in this place, and you are paying how much? They are going to pay nothing less than 250 Canadian dollar to come for 1 day conference, just 2 hours. Sometimes we do free webinar. That free webinar is what I'm going to do, and people will pay 250 Canadian dollar each just to come on Zoom. But promotion is what took us there. So number 2, spread your product across multiple sites. Don't put your book on seller and go to sleep. No, you should be restless. You can't make sales just by putting your book on seller alone. Seller is limited. On seller, your book can only sell as ebook. Some people want to order for your book as print book. So open an account on Amazon. Open an account on lulu.com. There's a site I need to show us as bookpreneurs. It's called Ingram Spark. How many of you have heard of Ingram Spark? Let me spell it. Ingram Spark. If you have heard of Ingram Spark, give me a 2 on the chat. If you know of Ingram Spark, give me a 2. If you don't know of Ingram Spark, give me a 0. If you know Ingram Spark, give me a 2. If you don't know Ingram Spark, give me a 0. I know many of you will not know. It's a new site that publish both print book and ebook. I single-handedly publish over 50 books for my mentor on Ingram Spark. 1 month later, when our GM showed me the sales we made from Ingram Spark for my mentor, Kia, I ran to go and open my own account and started putting my books there. You see, Amazon is choked with crowd. There are millions of people. Amazon is about the biggest digital platform on the surface of the earth today. So the number of big names that are on Amazon, before people would resonate with your own product, they already saw big names that they want to buy from. So you don't stand too much chance in Amazon because you are a rookie, you are just coming up. It will take a long time of consistency before you start making sales on Amazon. But you see that Ingram Spark? Everybody come like Ogata, Ogauta, Oalaru Akpe is what Ingram Spark is. So after this class, I want you to type, I just typed the name ingramspark.com. Go and try it and see. Open an account on Ingram Spark, and we will train you how to put your book on Ingram Spark. So you need to publish your product on different sites. Okay? You need to put it on multiple sites. Don't depend on one site if you want to sell. Because as your book is selling on Amazon, being an American platform, your book should be selling on another platform in Nigeria, okadabooks.com. Okay? There are different Konga. There are different sites where your product can be on and you are selling at the same time. That's how you make sales. Now, if you got that, please give me a 2. If you got that point, give me a 2. Got that point, give me a 2. Thank you. I see a lot of you following. Number 3, let's proceed. The third strategy you need to maximize sales is to roast the book into audiobook. Tomorrow, I'll be doing a practical webinar, and it's compulsory for every one of us, because one of the things we may not cover in this bootcamp is this audiobook. It's not common. And I decided to do it as a public class for everyone to benefit. There is something I'll be showing tomorrow by 2 p.m. at the webinar on how you can roast your book into audiobook. Okay? For those of you who were privileged to attend my webinar where I say you can roast your product into 12 different products, I think that's the one Olabisi attended. I did not even finish that webinar. I just mentioned 4 out of the 12 I wanted to do. So that will be a subsequent webinar. So tomorrow, make it a date with me. I'll show you how to convert your ebook into audiobook, and I'll tell you why you need to do that. The reason why you need to do that is because if your book remains as ebook alone, it is limited. For example, if I buy your ebook once, I can spread it to 200 people for free. After all, you are not there now. You are not in my WhatsApp. As I buy it once, you don't have control over the book anymore. Whether I give it to 1 million people, you won't even know. That's the reason why you are not selling, because once one person buy your book as ebook, that's all. The thing will start spreading for free to other people. Maybe you don't know the reason why you are not selling a product. So now you need to convert that book from ebook to audiobook. And when it becomes audiobook, you start selling, because there are people today who cannot read anymore. They have eye problem. They can't read book. All they need to read a book is to listen to the book. What about people who are already blind? They can't read now. A blind man cannot read, but he can hear. So audiobook sells for people like that. There are older people that don't have the energy to sit and open flipping books. They don't have the energy anymore. Such kind of people, they just need an earpiece to listen to your book. So converting it to audiobook helps you maximize sales. If you understand this, give me a 3. If you understand this, give me a 3. Very important. Tomorrow's webinar, do not miss it. Do not miss tomorrow's webinar. I'm going to share the link separately in the class. Number 4, let's continue. Create a webinar from your book. Create a webinar. Have we done the training on webinar in this 30 days bootcamp, how to convert your book to a webinar, how to prepare a PowerPoint slide and make it a webinar on how to train? Have we done that? Somebody give me a yes if we have done so. Give me a yes. Oh, great. Yeah, I remember. Auntie Semilo Raven submitted her assignment. Pastor Abiodun submitted his assignment. Okay. Reverend Femi also submitted his assignment, but others did not submit their assignment. And you are joking. Let me tell you why you are joking. You see, this thing called webinar is your doorway to money in this industry. Every single digitalpreneur I know around the world, in any continent, in any country, without a webinar, they cannot sell anything worthwhile. How much is the price of your book? It's not more than $30 per book. And before you can make sales of one book, I bet you, I can guarantee you that hardly will you sell maybe 10 copies in a month. So you can make $300 from your book. But on a webinar, you can make a sale of $1,000 in less than 1 hour. And you can have more than 5 people pay you $1,000 in a webinar. You can make $5,000 in 1 hour webinar. I have seen my mentor, Dr. Okpeban, will rake heavy money from a webinar. Myself, I have had to make money from a webinar. So, how to develop a webinar is very vital to you as a digitalpreneur. We have trained you. The reason why you are joking with it is because you don't know that that is your secret weapon in your hand. You must develop a webinar. Imagine that I'm training you on this, but I don't have a slide to show you. It will not make any sense to you. In short, there's no way I would deliver it the way I'm delivering like this. So create a webinar from that book. What happens is that the webinar begin to sell the book. The webinar begin to sell your club site. The webinar begin to develop other things. Some of you came to this bootcamp because somebody attended our webinar and told you about it. Some of you came to this bootcamp because you attended 1 or 2 of our webinars and you saw what we are doing. So webinar is the key. Webinar is the key that helps you sell product. If you got this, give me a 4. If you got this, give me a 4 on the chart. If you got this, give me a 4 on the chart. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you have not done the assignment, go and do it. Do the assignment and submit with immediate effect. Let's continue. Number 5, create a course from the book. We have not done course creation. That's what I'm going to train next. I'm going to train you how to create a course. A course is almost similar to a webinar, but it's totally different. There's a style you use in creating a course. It's totally different. And I'll show you how a webinar is different from a course. You need a course because it is course that is the most expensive product for every digitalpreneur. The most expensive product you have in your hand is a course. There are courses that sell for $1,000 per course. In our boot camp, we sold a course of Bookpreneur for $99. Is it 99,000 naira? 99,000 naira. And we had sales. Whoever bought that course, I think one of us here bought that course, like Mr. Joseph Owoseni bought a course of Bookpreneur. It contains A to Z of what you need to become a bookpreneur. But you see, as a wise man, he still came to this boot camp and paid to join. The reason is because in this webinar, in this boot camp, it's not just bookpreneur alone. We taught videopreneur. We taught webinar creation. We taught music. We taught different freelancing, graphic design, and we're still going to do app creation. We're going to do computer programming. We're going to do so many other things before you leave the boot camp. So a course is what you have that you can sell at any time. A course is the most expensive product in the hand of any digitalpreneur. Quote me anywhere. We have a course that is selling for $500 and people are still buying it up to today. We have a course on net evangelism, how to set up your own digital church. We have a course specially designed. We have a course in our company that sells for $1,000 or more and people are buying. Imagine you have a course created once and for all through life. You create it once and that course is selling till thy kingdom come. Even when you leave this world, your children will still be selling that course and they'll be making money. I saw an advertisement on Facebook and I saw Bishop Oyedepo's photo on a course. They say a leadership course. Why not? These are our fathers. They are not telling us some things that make them buy jets. You see them buying jet and they are telling you there's no 10 kobo of anybody in this ministry. Nobody can boast anywhere that he made us. He's not blabbing. He's telling you the truth. It's because they have known this thing long ago. and they are applying it in ministry and they are making it. So course creation is the baba. If you believe and you want to learn how to create a course, give me a 5. You understand what I mean? And you are willing to learn how to create a course, give me a 5 on the chat. We're going to do that before this week is over. Is Coach Joseph Sule ready? Is he here? Let me see. Let me see if he's here with us. Okay, he's not here. Let's continue. So course creation is a major thing you need to succeed as a digitalpreneur. To sell your product, you need to turn it into a course. Number 6, conference creation from your book. How many of you have seen an author create a conference from the title of his book? You have seen it happen before. Please give me a 1 on the chat. Don't be tired of typing. You have seen it happen before. Give me a 1. Let's say the title of the book is The Conquerors of the Millennium. Then you will hear him put up the Conquerors Conference or the Conquerors Convention. You have seen an author create a conference with the title of his book before. Give me a 1 on the chart. People who do that mostly are pastors, but even secular authors, they do it. Is it I'm the only one in this class, or you are not hearing me at all? If you have seen it happen, give me a 1. You have not seen it happen, give me a 0. You have not seen it before, that the title of a book becomes a conference. Give me a 0. You have seen it happen, give me a 1. Okay, okay, you have not seen it happen. All right, all right. So I'm telling you now that wise authors who wants to make big money, what they do is that they put up a conference. Like I was suggesting to Dr. Abiodun that he can put up a conference in London and I'll pay my own flight. After all, is it not Airpeace? I will pay Airpeace. I'm in London. How many hours? I'm already there. And we will do that conference. The reason is because from that conference, we can make hell of thousands of pounds. We can make enough thousands of pounds in London if I put up a conference in London. If I can get a host who can organize a venue, maybe a church venue or something, and we collaborate, I will be the one to train at that conference. All you need to do is to advertise, and we follow social media to advertise. I invite everybody that I know all over London, and they gather in that city. I tell you, you will be shocked what will come out of it. So how to make sales is organize a conference. Imagine I organize a conference and 200 people sit down. And after the presentation, you think 150 will not buy a copy of my book? They will buy. I can't talk in a place and you will not buy my book. Even if you don't have money, you will go and borrow. Because what I will deliver will tell you that this man knows what he's saying, and the things he's saying, they are workable things, they are realistic means by which you can change and transform your life. If I now tell you that more of it is inside this book, get it now, what do you think will happen? Hey, come and give me book, let me show my people. Who is there? Come and give me, carry my book, let me show them. Carry it, the book, carry the pack of it. What I'm trying to show you is that there is never any time, get me the book, my friend. The whole book. There is never a time that I stay as an author and I don't have packs of my books. Okay, sorry, it's heavy, he can't carry it. All right. Look at this. These are packs of books, hundreds of them. I have thousands of books kept here with me. I showed you this as example to tell you that what we are teaching you, they are not theory. What we are teaching you are things we do. Now you will say, Bishop, why do you have thousands of your books on ground? It's because I stay ready. I don't wait for opportunity. Opportunity have to meet me ready. If you understand what I mean, give me a 2. I don't wait for opportunity. Anytime opportunity show up, opportunity has to meet me ready. So I have thousands of my books. I have investment in books. And I am not ready to be selling it like selling it like I'm selling tomato. No, sir. I'm waiting for approval of my visa to Johannesburg this November. I'll be doing a crusade in November, but guess what? I have one-day digital conference I will host with a very big pastor in Johannesburg. And the aim is that every pastor that comes to that conference, my target is he should go home with a copy of my book. Imagine in that conference, 500 pastors gather and 300 pastors buy my book at 50 rands. 50 rands compared to Nigerian money. You know how much 50 rands is? South African money is far stronger than Naira. It's almost like $1, almost $1. It's like saying they are buying one copy of my book for more than $35. If 100 pastors buy it, 100 times $35, how much is that? Let's not talk mathematics. So in one trip, I come back loaded with money because I stay prepared. Get ready. What we are training you, we're not training you to become one roadside Ajibo Roja digitalpreneur. No, we're training you to become hot cake in the digital industry. If you got this, give me a 5. If you understand what I'm saying, give me a 5. I needed to stress this one very well until it enters some of us, our colostobrotus maculatus. It has to enter there. It's called mindset reset. Every digitalpreneur that must succeed must have that mindset reset. He said, I must resemble the digital bishop. Oh, yes, you have to. You have to. So you can create a conference from your book. Like I saw, is it Reverend Femi that have Violence of Holiness? Abi, what is the title of his book? You can create a conference around that title. Auntie Seminole has a book titled Healthy Kids Equals to Happy Home. Happy Home Conference. Happy Home Conference for married and single. You make it open. Whether you are married, the conference is for you. Whether you are single, the conference is for you. If you want it a physical conference, go and look for your pastor and tell him you need venue to do a conference of one day. One Saturday morning by 10 to 12, you want to do a conference. Come, let me show you. Create a promo video by yourself. We have taught you how to do it. Design the poster by yourself. We have taught you how to do it. Create a PowerPoint slide that you will use projector to project it inside the church. Prepare your training, things you want to train about happy home and healthy kinika. Get everything set. The next thing, start the number 1 of this place. Who remember number 1 strategy that I gave us earlier? Who remember number 1? What is the number 1 strategy? Type it. Let me hear. Type it. If you remember number 1, if nobody remember, I will stop this class and we'll go to the second session. It's not just promotion. You need to put it the way I told you. Massive promotion. Promotion is what everybody do, but your own has to be massive. It has to be money ogudo yakpa, like what they call a crazy promotion. Then you start heavy duty promotion on Facebook, on TV, on radio, on newspaper, on every means. Some people will attend your conference not because they want to attend, but because of the massive promotion. Kilelei, what is this? Until people become curious. How I gain people to I will do the promotion to a point where some people will be saying, shaking, like, she no be say something else did this matter. So some people will attend to say, let me even come and see what this man is doing this giddy about. Until you do that mass promotion, you can't have attendance in your conference. That is why some people do both online and offline conference, they don't have anybody. Yesterday, I saw somebody, he did beautiful poster. He said he want to do a big show. Just yesterday, I saw postponed. We unavoidably has to Kinikan. We apologize for any. I say, this one is not ready to succeed. So if I was the one, whether people register or not, that as long as I put out the advert, we must do it. Oh, we must do it. So number 7, because of time, create a boot camp like we created one. This boot camp you are seeing is a product from one of my books. This boot camp you see us doing for 30 days now, that everybody is thanking me, saying, Digital Bishop, thank you for organizing this boot camp, is created from one of my books. You too, look at your book. What do you have? What do you have in your book? What do you have? And use that book to create a boot camp. I saw Pastor, he liked prophetic things because God gave him grace in the prophetic. I'm talking of Dr. Abiodun. Create a digital prophetic boot camp. Show people reason why they have to come there to learn how to pray aright. Because the word of God says when we pray amiss, we can't get answer. Maybe the aim of that conference is to show people how to pray in the right way. You organize the boot camp and let people come in. You can even do a free boot camp. Start with a free boot camp and see how the people come and respond. From there, move it. Now, some of you thought if we do boot camp in January, it's going to be that same amount. No, it's going to be ×3 or ×4 of that amount. Because now, people are getting to know what our boot camp is about. They know that you don't come into our boot camp and leave. Nobody will leave empty-handed. It's not possible. Something is changed about you. Something is transformed. Some of you, excuse me, you're supposed to start making money before this 30 days is over. If nobody made money before this 30 days is over, I should be thinking of refunding you your money for registration. Why? Why will you not make money? When out of just music class, me, I'm already talking of hundreds of thousands. Just from that music class of 10 minutes, we're already making hundreds of thousands with it. Why will you not make money? Number 7, if you got it, give me a 7. If you got it, give me a 7. If you got what I mean, give me a 7. Yes, so at this juncture, if you have any question, feel free to drop your question at the comment section and I'll be glad to respond. I may not finish this today because we need to get to the second segment. Now look at this. Look at this one. Number what now? Number 8. It's called Book Challenge. When I tell people that I have sold more than 500 copies of my book in 1 month, they used to wonder how comes. I just go for one speaking engagement and more than 500 books have been sold. As I'm returning, I'm calling my printing house and telling them, oh yeah, print another 2,000 copies of the book. And you'll be wondering, what is wrong with this man? I'm keeping it neat. The next opportunity I have to go and present somewhere, I could sell 1,000 copies of the book in just 1 hour. And if I discover there's no speaking engagement, I create what we call book challenge. I'm going to explain. Maybe I should take time on this number 8, because some of you, after this 30 days boot camp, I expect you to go and put up a book challenge with one of your books. This is a book challenge, and this is how we run it. I pick a copy of my book. This is my book called New Church Revenue. What I would do is that I'm going to design a poster and say 30 days book challenge. In these 30 days, I want people to sign up on this challenge. And how do they sign up? Everybody is going to have a win-win in this challenge. I will explain why. It's like an affiliate marketing I'm putting up. And in that poster, I will say, you are going to pick this book, do a review of this book on your social media handle. Apart from the review you are going to do about the book, you are going to make at least 10 posts and share the link in the group. Not just that, you will have to make sales of at least 10 copies of this book to be able to get so amount. Now, rich people may not do the challenge, but there are Gen Zs, young boys, young girls, who 5,000, 10,000 is big money for them, especially in Nigeria. Some of them are undergraduate students. Some of them are just young men who have no job. They've graduated, no job, no nothing. If they see anything they can do and make 10,000 from it, and it's legit, they will do it. So this is what happens. I'm going to make this book to sell for just 1,000 naira. I'll reduce the price of this book, the e-copy, to 1,000 naira. The reason is because I want to make it so cheap that anybody will buy easily. Let me ask you a question. If a young boy come to you right now and say, Mommy, please, I just signed up for a book challenge online. And they say, for me to make so amount, I have to sell 10 copies of this book, and one copy is 1,000 naira. Please help me buy a copy. Will you buy or you will not buy? If you will buy, give me 1. If you will not buy, give me 0. Now, you are not buying that book because you need the book. No. You are not buying the book because you want to read it. As a matter of fact, maybe the book is one topic that you even hate that topic. You don't want to even listen. But you are going to buy because you are empathic. Empathically, you saw a young man who wants to make a living out of the affiliate marketing he's doing. So you are buying for his sake. You are buying so that he can make money online. So when I put up a book challenge, sometimes I sell over 1,000 copies of my book. These young men will go and sell the book. This is what we do. If you sell 20 copies, we're going to take 50% of that money and give you 50% of it. If you sell 20 copies, that's 20,000. Take 10,000 and pay 10,000 to the author's account. At the end of the challenge, everybody who joined the challenge will make money. You who have the book, you are making money. If you understand this, give me number 8. That's the number we are. If you understand this, give me number 8. So it's like saying you are giving out a product, which is your book, for people to help you sell. And when they sell, they make 50%. 50% of that sales is for them. 50% is for you. But you are not presenting it as 50-50. No, you are presenting it as a book challenge. And you're going to make it so exciting that anybody who sign up for the challenge, you collect their photo and name, design a poster, celebrate them on your landing page. Like Olabisi, who is asking what is a landing page. Your author's landing page where you are advertising your book. You will now, let's say 100 people register for the challenge. You will have 100 posters. Everywhere is doing giddy, giddy, giddy. 100 people will go and post your book on their social media handle. Before you know, you are popular everywhere. So the book challenge will not just bring you money. It will bring you popularity. It will bring you sales. It will bring you recognition. It will make your product go far. So book challenge is one thing that authors do quietly to make massive sales, but they won't tell you. If you got this, give me number 8. Where is our coach? Oh, should we stop or continue? If you want me to continue, give me a 1. If you want us to stop, give me a 0. You want us to continue? Give me a 1. You want me to stop? Give me a 0. Very important. Why should you learn and not be able to implement and